Okay. If you're listening to the words of coming from my mouth, then that means sorry. I had a bit of a raspy kind of throat, but it's going away as time goes on. But anyway, good evening and welcome everyone to tonight's stream of God of War's Ragnarok DLC Valhalla. This is Unbound Sanity coming to you live with my first playthrough of the game. And gonna be going through a number of stuff, but here's how things are changing up a bit. So right here, we are back with the green screen for whenever I'm doing single player games. I figured that I might just give a chance to be able to sit down a little bit and play through some of the games that I have. And a change is this time for the single player games on Saturday at least. I will be reducing the time that I'll be playing from 4 hours to 3 hours. This is due to the fact that since Valhalla is a DLC game, it is not going to be as long of a duration of gameplay as me going through God of War Ragnarok, the main campaign, and the missions side quests after finishing the ending of the main story. But hopefully things are working a little bit better. I did had a bit of some crazy time trying to adjust a few things, but I am also playing around with my Master Hub and it's working out pretty well. Did manage to go through a few issues, but I am learning through as I'm going along. I might need to make some adjustments with the buttons on the dials, but if things work out, then this could be a good replacement for my Stream Deck. For the Stream Deck, I might think of selling it eventually, but that's gonna have to be for another time. So let me go ahead and get started on tonight's game of Valhalla. And hopefully it can still stick around with me for a bit. I might talk a bit over of a few things that are going on. So, without further ado, let's go. And kind of waiting for this to hold on. Okay. All right. There we go. Let me go ahead and make sure this is on. All right. So here we are. I'll just give it a bit of time for the shaders to compile while I'll just need to go ahead and change something here with the overhead display. But just to give you a recap, here's what I got. As you know, here's from what I can tell with tonight's stream. So, in terms of the story, Valhalla is going to take place sometime after the end of God of War Ragnarok. Now, it's not a bit known specifically, but from what I can tell, it is gonna, as the name mentioned, this is gonna be a venture into the realm of Valhalla. Now, thinking that it could be together with Asgard, but nope. It's actually kind of in a separate area, and thus it was safe from the destruction of Asgard after Ragnarok came about. Well, hopefully we might get some sort of an interesting kind of a story going on. Well, only time will tell how this is going to fit up. Just waiting for the shaders to finish compiling up, because if I try and join before things work out a bit well, then it's going to lead to some problems. Well, that's the way things tend to be when I'm running an AMD graphics card in the 7000 series. And it was a problem too, because when I was trying adrenaline, I noticed that when I was playing through many different games, I would notice a drop in the frame rate. So I had to uninstall adrenaline just to reinstall with the drivers only. And much of the fan and process is handled by using MSI Afterburner. MSI Afterburner is at least tried and true for many gamers and starting overclock enthusiasts. I think I should be okay with this. Following content is meant to be experienced after the completion of God of War Ragnarok, and it will contain spoilers. Well, we could go ahead with it since I already finished most of God of War Ragnarok with 100% completion. So, here is how it goes. So this goes through the difficulty shows. Show me your will, your resolve, courage, prowess. So Valhalla is going to be more combat-focused adventure, where the rewards are overcoming the challenges. So your courage to change difficulties during your experience to find an ideal level. Well, since I already went through the regular, which would be show me your courage, I'll probably just step it up to show me your prowess. So until then, let's see how we go from here. And hopefully things are working quite a bit well. All right. Ooh. Starting off with an empty stone throne.
You are certain you remember nothing of this place?
Oh, nothing that would help us. Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
I do not know.
Oh, that's comforting.
So we're in the middle of going into some sort of a weird place. But from what they describe, it seems like they're going somewhere that may not sound like it's in Midgard. But I think...
Look, I know you expect more from the smartest man alive, but Odin always kept me in the dark about this place. Which is why I urged you to seek Freya's guidance. Repeatedly.
She does not seem eager to speak with me.
Uh-oh.
Quite the opposite, brother. But you tell yourself whatever you need to.
Okay. There's a statue of the Valkyrie.
I see a shore ahead. Black sand.
Exactly as described in the invitation. We finally bloody made it.
Okay. So something that's not shown is we are invited to come to this place. Whatever this place is. All right. Huh.
Something is happening.
Ooh.
Back to basics then.
All right then. The shore. This place is really interesting. It kind of reminds me of the Diamond Beach back in Iceland. Because the only reason you can get black sand like this is in regions where it's got highly
Well, that
active
felt unsettling. Like we've plunged into a dream.
Ooh. Okay. But the reason it's called a diamond beach is because much of it is littered with fragments of the icebergs that break and fall off. And when it gets to a high of a tide, they wash up on the beach. Scattering the mud makes it look like diamonds on the beaches, especially with how clear the water is. Another Valkyrie statue. Yeah, so volcanic activity like this one's pretty much going to be on par to, say, any places where the Vikings were, particularly Iceland, with active volcanoes and molten rock. But it looks like this place is pretty separate. But at least it's working pretty good. All right. So before I get started, here we go. Okay. All right. Sorry, I had to change some things a little bit so it's easier to read. Ooh.
Doesn't seem anyone's here to welcome us.
I'm guessing there's no need for a guard. What does it read up there? All right, we're here.
Locked.
I don't suppose you'll take that as our cue to turn around and leave?
Reatha Sialfua, Sinum Hautum.
To be one's own master.
Master thyself.
A more poetic way of putting it, but yes.
At least with Atreus gone, Kratos had to pick up learning the language a bit. Alright. Come on. Huh?
Something is wrong. I feel weaker.
Valhalla may not appreciate our breaking in.
Ooh, boy. It seems like we transition in because I don't see the water from before the door.
Behind you! Incoming!
My shield.
Behind you! Watch out!
Let's go.
Not the sort of foes I expected to encounter here. Curious.
Okay. Shield is out. But we still have our other weapons. Weapon glyph?
Seems it's the way of this place to offer you a choice.
Huh. So let's see. Power of the Pride of the Frost skills, or Hyperion pull and grapple. RB, 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 and RT. I'll go with the frost. So glyphs provide combat bonuses for this attempt. Let's see. Glyphs empower weapons and perks. And stat increase the attributes for this attempt. Floating symbol indicates type of reward inside. Left stick button to view symbol overview. Okay, so this is going to be quite of a change in how this game's mechanics is going to run a bit. And since we're going to be on our own, that means we're not going to have any companions.
At least you're not going in completely hobbled.
All right. Another door. Oh.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
And that did it. I ended up dying. So early in this game. Well. Oh. Okay.
We're back outside.
You marched into Valhalla without even talking to us first?
Nice to see you too, milady.
It was a personal matter, and I would not take you from your duties.
You breached Valhalla. Consider it worth my time.
Uh-oh.
This entrance is secret. Who told you of this place?
Nailed to our door 3 days ago.
Really?
Kratos of Sparta, you are hereby invited to a challenge. Face the past to face the future. Master Valhalla, master thyself. And then directions here, no signature.
Who else knows of this entrance?
Odin and us. It's likely a trap.
You're thinking of going back in.
Would you join me?
Oh, don't let me intrude on your personal matter. Besides, I can't.
Oh.
Unlike the two of you,
Hold on.
I've never died.
Okay.
What happens if I return inside?
Well, that depends on you. Valhalla draws from the memories of those who enter. In there, you're an open book. Sure, you want to go back in.
How did you even get past the gate?
I forced it open.
With his bare hands.
Of
You
course.
forced it open.
There's an easier way if you insist on going back in. Come.
Sigrun, maybe later we could continue with that one conversation, eh?
Oh.
For once, Mimir. I think you've said enough.
Ah, right then.
Oh boy. Hold on.
And the other matter we discussed? You're still thinking, I take it?
I am.
Is that what this is? Guess I'll let you think, then.
Oh boy. I guess that's the reason they wouldn't talk to each other for a bit. All right. So before I continue on, I gotta check up something because sorry. It seems it was already done. Okay. Oh, anyway.
All right, Jeff. Let's send you in properly prepared this time. First, Valhalla requires you to perform the ritual of selection.
I guess the ritual's gonna be this. Let's see. I guess I'll take this one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. One moment. Yeah, Veer. Yeah, just be a bit. Just anticipate me having to come up and down whenever I can, because I still live with different people, of course. All right. No,
Good.
go ahead.
Now, let my sisters speak to you of Valhalla's rules and its values.
All right.
What do you know of this place?
Valhalla seeks to foster wholeness and balance within those who enter. To fully master yourself, you can't rely on only your most familiar tactics.
I use the tactics appropriate to the situation.
Of course, but varying your approach will demonstrate to Valhalla the full mastery of your abilities, and Valhalla will reward such demonstrations.
Okay.
Be sure to come back and see me as you progress.
Adaptability.
What have you to say?
The challenge of Valhalla is not merely about overcoming obstacles. It's about the way you overcome them, how you demonstrate mastery of your own powers. We can guide you down a path, but Valhalla will be the judge of your progress. Return to me when you've met a goal, and we will observe the effects.
Let's see.
Step up to the gate when you're ready to proceed, and we can begin the ceremony.
I am ready.
Air, Gunnar, with me.
Just by singing.
Now you can enter Valhalla by this gate, without suffering the penalty of breaching.
Thank you, Sigrun.
Multiple entries. Okay. Here we go. Valgrind. I wish I'd been able to do better and be able to see how far I can go.
Any cursed feeling this time?
No, all is well.
Thank you, shield maidens. All right, let's try this whole thing again.
So small window parry. That's how small it is. Open for the weapon glyph. I still have the skills here. But I can. The only thing I could do is disable.
New attempt, new choices to make. A fresh start.
All right.
On your right!
Mimir, what is at odds between you and Sigrun? Did you anger her?
I wouldn't say she's angry with me. Irritated, perhaps. Disappointed, certainly. But you needn't worry yourself, brother. I won't let it distract from whatever it is we're doing here.
Okay, burns and damage. I think I'll take this one, because... Alright. Another door, but this one looks like the doors to the Yggdrasil tree.
Not
Okay.
permitted that way, it seems, and no way to pry it open. So, this is no piece of Asgard at all. Just something spun from your memory of it. Fascinating. At least this part seems peaceful. We should have a look around. Brother, I must admit, Freya's idea does make quite a bit of sense to me. What better god of war could the realms ask for than the general who won Ragnarok, and won it trying to save lives? With you on board, our whole peacekeeping council could really do some good.
This position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened.
Of course we do. But why should who you used to be matter more than who you are now? Can't you see how far you've come?
However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne.
Aye.
And we get currency called Fleeting Echo. Now that did nothing. Okay then. This one's broken. It's like there's more areas, but started with another gate. So until we can find a way to open these places, I think that's gonna be our cue that it's off limits. Another door. I still want to discover another piece. Okay, so it's another door. So the only place to go is over here. Oh.
Well, here we go again.
Damn it. Return to shore. Okay, so that shield's not gonna do me well.
No shame in what just happened. It's all part of the process. Let's go again.
Learning is a lifelong journey, no mere destination. Take that to heart.
Gooey's. Okay. The various weapons. This is cosmetic only, so. Okay. This is just a cosmetic, so it's not going to do anything to. Let's see. Trying to find an good armor that I could probably wear. I'll go ahead and apply this. For this one, I'm probably going to go with the Dark Odyssey.
Valhalla, where legends are made and remade.
Tablet of Reflection is now available.
Now these would make a real and lasting difference.
Upgrades are unlocked here are permanent.
A durable improvement.
Alright, I think. And I'll do health. Rage I'll probably upgrade at a later time.
Your persistence is inspiring, General. I know you won't stop.
I think with the yeah, with the Dante shield, I think it's a little bit better.
Where is Freya?
Away for the moment. As you know, she's attending to many things presently. Establishing a new governing body for the realms is no simple task. There are leaders to find and recruit, negotiations for sharing power. I'm sure she'd prefer to be here, but you'll have to make do with the three of us for now.
I'm sure we're in excellent hands.
Yeah, since Asgard is out of the way and no more Odin, they're still in the process of rebuilding connection and peace with the other realms. Okay.
Right right side!
There we go. There. At least with this shield's a little bit better, because with the other one... Okay. So which ones do I select? Gotta go with the wind. Gotta go with the spear. Right. And 3 elimination. There. Okay. Now, time to see what I get in here. For the light rune attack, let's see. I think I'll take this one. Okay.
I do agree with you about Freya's counsel. It is a noble idea. She should succeed on her merits.
How's that, brother?
Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all, an experienced leader.
Experienced enough to know that a shared power is best for the people.
That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it.
Even so, why make her wield it alone? Without Odin, the realms have a chance to forge a new peace. When conflicts do arise and can't be talked through, a god of war ensures those conflicts have rules and enforces them. They need might and judgment and credibility across the realms. Who else would she pick, brother?
Yeah, but keep in mind, the real Tyr is at least still around. But I guess he was taking time trying to figure out himself. Hence, during the time I was traveling through Ragnarok, we got to see some parts of him. Practicing Tai Chi, of all things. But I guess when you've been in prison for, I don't know, for so many winters, you gotta at least relax.
Behind you, brother! Next one! Oh well, I'm sure we can do better than that.
Okay.
Not too bad. Persistence is everything.
Well, I feel like with the difficulty I've added in, this is going to take quite a while.
The pursuit of mastery demands the willingness to embrace failure. Often, and without judgment.
Between you and me, there's nothing wrong with enjoying the fight.
It's never been easier to be better.
Well, at least put this mastery seal in.
A few tactical adjustments and you're sure to get further next time. Remember, Kratos, the deeper into Valhalla you venture, the greater the danger. And I don't just mean physically.
I understand.
Yes, we'll try not to go mad.
Okay, so again into the void. Well, not a void, it's all golden and shiny. Okay. There. I'll go with the spear rush. Right.
Behind you! Incoming!
Okay. So this one's gonna be quite a long while before I get anything started, but here it goes. All right.
Rhea knows I would not refuse to aid her in need. I have done and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority.
You know as well as I do there's power in words. Oaths. The people need to know you're committed. To them and to yourself. That you'll be there for them. And I know that you will. I understand you've got misgivings, man. But you've put your past behind you. We all see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore.
Yeah, there might be more to this one. All right. Hopefully I can do better at this one.
Behind you, watch out!
Okay. Alright, so they're done. I'll just forfeit this reward. Okay, now I understand. So, anytime that I end up dying and go back to the sands, there's a variety of different portals that open up. Now, time to move on to the next one, and hopefully...
I suppose this is about how you remember Jotunheim, eh? If there's an upside to this Valhalla madness, at least it's good to see you in action again. You're already more your cheery self than I've seen in moons. Without Atreus or a fight in front of you, I wonder after your well-being.
Combat can be clarifying.
Yeah, I guess since Atreus isn't back, he's still on his journey looking for many of the balls for the
Seems there's a way at
spirits.
hand to bargain with Valhalla directly.
Glyphs purchased at the Tablet of Endeavor will be lost at the end of an attempt. So acquired runic attack glyphs can be upgraded for this attempt. Retain and... I'll do cooldown. But I guess that's it since I don't have enough. Alright. Okay. Nothing up here. And of course more of those portals. Okay. All right, no way through here, and no way through there either. That means I'm gonna have to head back to the door, see if I can get something out of this.
What's your right? Left side. Left side.
Okay. And what do I get in this? Okay. I'll take this one though.
And this must be how you remember Svartalfheim.
Huh. Minor health burst or rage burst. And again, another open pit. All right. Let's see anything on the other side. Looks like a way through, but I'm gonna have to open the gate on the other side. Almost, this whole thing kind of makes it look like it's some sort of an apocalypse happening because some sort of like time manipulative entity invaded. All right, so now I'll go over here.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother? I thought we had it that time.
Damn it. Now I'm back to the shores. Okay. I really don't know how far I have to go before I make it back to like...
Very good, very good. Not your death just now, but all the progress you made.
Okay. At least that's some clarity, otherwise... I ended up pissing him.
Valhalla is a place of constant flux. Adaptability gives us a means to navigate the uncertainty.
Kratos versus Valhalla. One for the ages.
Especially with things that he's gone through.
Best improve where you can. Valhalla's not big on apples or blood mead.
Okay then. Can I improve anything else here? Alright. Defense it is. Alright.
Well fought, General. You made much better progress that time.
I must admit, Sigrun, Valhalla isn't exactly what I imagined.
You're experiencing only a very small part of it. One that's independent and unconnected from the rest of Valhalla. Elsewhere, there are larger neighborhoods where the dead reside. Socializing, playing games, drinking, fighting. But one must earn the right to join their fallen comrades. New arrivals run a gauntlet. A personalized, self-contained version of what you're doing. It's meant to help the dead process the lives they lived. Those who are worthy, who have found some measure of closure, are allowed to move forward. Those who are unable to resolve their lives are forever trapped in their personal Valhalla. Some just prefer to keep fighting here.
Okay. So this means that for any of the warriors that die in life, they could be able to do one of two things. Go through their own personal Valhallas to sort through the lives they live, just to reach the end to be able to enjoy eternity, or be stuck in perpetuality until they get it right. If not, just enjoy fighting and not mattering if they manage to proceed further. All right. All right. Now let's see what we have. I'll take this one.
Stunned enemy behind you!
Let's go. Ooh. Okay, that was brutal. I'll take the heavy runic attack. Okay. Right, so nothing there. Okay. Okay. So that ended up costing me Right. Now I'll forfeit this time. Now at least go with this. And not enough fleeting echoes. Minor rage burst. Restore. But it's... But I really feel like there could be a challenge to trying to get through this one without having to die every time. I mean, that could be an interesting, miraculous feat. Okay. Have a high luck strength to increase strength and stack resistance. Defender's relief. Yeah, I'm gonna need this one since I'm gonna be dealing with cramped spaces. Alright, so not much changed around here. I can just head back to the door.
Behind you! Look out! dead.
We're dead. Really? It seems to be this part that's gonna give me a bit of trouble. Alright then.
Very good, very good. Not your death just now, but all the progress you made.
Alright.
Those who adapt are not bound by circumstance.
Do you feel more complete than when you started?
Okay, so what can I
Better
upgrade?
yourself if and when you can, I always say.
You are fighting your way deeper into Valhalla, General. Keep going.
I'll take Fury this time.
Sigrun, how fare you and your sisters?
With just the three of us to attend to the fallen now, we're short-handed. But we've begun recruiting new shield maidens.
Well, I happen to know of one lass who'd jump at the chance to join your ranks.
You mean Thrud? Sif and Thor's daughter? Believe me, I know. She sought us out before the call even left our lips.
She fights well and can be trusted.
A recommendation from you, General. With that, how could we ignore her? Not that she'd let us.
Yeah, true. I mean, being of a... Yeah, it's crazy with... after Ragnarok, few of the Valkyries are still left standing, and since they're short-handed, they're gonna need new recruits. But hopefully Theoden will do better and put honor to the use of Mjolnir, better than her father ever did. So much blood. Huh. Alright then, so what we get? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright then. There we go. Yes. All right. I'll take Hades' retribution. Okay, so I just need to choose one of each of these. This will be a long trek because I have no idea how long it's gonna take until I could get to where we need to be. Okay. Just at least gather some fleeting echoes, that way to be able to get some upgrades later.
Behind you! Nasty hit! You alright, brother? Right side, incoming fire!
Okay, so I'm now understanding that every time I die, I lose a runic. Okay. Oh, hold on. I got a chest over there. I'm gonna be feeling quite a bit of pain if I end up dying so many freaking times that it'll end up taking me longer than I expected. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah, 8:18, so I got about an hour and 22 minutes left before I give the stream a close. And maybe it could give me enough time to be able to make it.
Behind you! Incoming!
More fleeting echoes. A big boost. All right. Only thing left to do is just go up. Nothing around here, so...
Another Kroger to the left! Incoming! Above you! On your right! Left flank!
Okay. At least I survived better than last time. I don't know how many there are that I have to go through. Huh? Touch the ascending sands.
There. That is the path we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches. I can feel it.
Okay. Now we're finally getting somewhere. Okay, so since I already came here... Alright. Ooh. Huh.
What is this?
You recognize your old seat, don't you?
What the?
Kratos. I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
Ooh. Hell of a
I
mind.
really think you understand this. This still feels reckless.
Here they are now.
That's odd. We're back outside, but we didn't... You know.
Sometimes you reach as far as you're ready to go. Valhalla's decision or yours? Does this mean you're done in there?
No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close.
You're sure it's worth dying for?
Oh, I think we're fairly accustomed to dying at this point.
Don't be glib, Mimir. Valhalla restores you after honorable death in combat, but beyond that, it makes its own rules. And if you don't play by them... Kratos, the threat of death in there is real.
That is good to know.
If by good, you mean wildly disconcerting.
I do wish you luck. Truly.
Alright then.
Battle is unpredictable, as is life.
Okay, so here's something new. What do we got?
Let's see. Do these tasks, return here for rewards. Fair enough.
Labor maker to accept labors and redeem completion once for reward. Respectable and cycle and random, so make sure you visit often. Pots broken. Okay.
Passion, practice, perseverance. That is the goal.
Alright, time to see what we got here.
These could really help you in there.
Okay. Alright, so I'll take luck, cooldown, and definitely vitality. Probably do cooldown as well. Not sure if runic, but maybe I could take that. Alright. Shimmering grants additional rewards for the next attempt. Okay. I could at least give that a try. All right. Once more into the golden void. Okay. Now I'll take this. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is interesting. So that's part of the that's actually from the panel back in Midgard that Agrabota showed us. But what's it doing here though? All right. All right. There we go. Now, forfeit this one time. Oh. Looks like it's a little more clearer now. Something about the statues look familiar, though.
Look, brother, the fog's lifted. Valhalla's becoming more open to you, perhaps. So much to see in the distance there. You can see how all the little realm spaces connect to the higher plane. And those statues are certainly imposing.
I recognize them. They are judges of the underworld, from my homeland.
Ah, well, you sound thrilled to see them again.
Souls they deemed righteous were granted entrance to the Elysium Fields. Those deemed wicked were cast into Tartarus.
Ah yes, where the souls of the damned were tortured. Why has your mind manifested them here, I wonder?
Well, they are a part of his past. And I'm talking about the past since the first God of War
Maybe just
game.
for this try, but a little assist would be nice.
Okay. Okay, so the door's open there. Yeah, but I don't I do recognize the voice actor because I know he's done quite a number of the voice actor from The Mysterious Voice. But as for the character, trying to think of which one he might have done back in the old God of War games. Okay, time to go through the door again. See what I get. Alright, what time do we get? I'll take... We'll go ahead and take this one though.
Ah, Midgard in memoriam. Ah, I'm starting to see there's no fixed order to the realms we'll visit here. Brother, whose voice was that we heard when Valhalla sent us back from the throne?
You heard it also.
Aye. Said he owes you a debt, was it? Someone who might lend us a hand, perhaps?
Unlikely. He was a god of Greece, and we did not part on good terms.
And by that you mean... Yes, I see. No shortage of bitter old ghosts in these parts. These parts being your memory, of course.
No, sir. I'll probably have to save up some more. Okay, another door there. Okay. Could we be able to go in? Really not 100% sure what will happen if I did that. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and give it a try, see where we go. Defeating Valhalla's chosen will unlock the ascending sand.
This is locked until we meet Valhalla's demands.
Okay. So that means we're gonna have to fight a select enemy in order to access it. So, onward to the next door.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Okay. It was a little touch and go, but I made it. Bye. Okay.
Brother, that throne we saw, did you recognize it? Was it familiar?
It was mine. The throne I took from Ares. It is a throne of monsters.
Ah, the anxiety of power made manifest. A symbol you're no doubt meant to consider.
It is a symbol I reject.
That might not quite close the book on matters. A symbol can't be slain, destroyed, or ignored. The best measure is often to reclaim it, redefine it. Remind us it's not the throne, but the god who sits in it.
So that's why it's at least coming back, because now he has to face what's in on it. Okay, so another ascending sand. Yeah, that one's gonna be closed. All right. Next door. Let's see what we have here.
Incoming! Above you! Incoming! Above you!
Okay. Hopefully Hopefully this will be the last one, but won't know for sure. I think I'm gonna have to go with this. Right.
2 fights in a row now. Valhalla's demands are escalating. Oh, it tracks cold.
And again. I made it farther, but oh boy.
Well, that brute was exceptionally difficult. I hope you stick it out.
Okay. At least I didn't die
To
earlier.
lean into the alchemy of turning adversity into advantage.
Let's see what I got here.
We did more things and more things to do. Check.
Shield dashes. Okay, so shield dash with the onslaught.
I'm honored to bear witness to your journey here, Kratos.
And they say you can't buy self-improvement.
I'll go ahead and increase my defense. And take up health. This is gonna be quite the slog to get through.
The elite enemies Valhalla has chosen for you to target will only continue to manifest. You must adapt and employ all available resources, or you will fall again.
Okay, mastery shield.
Sigrun, dear, as Kratos and I have been off the beaten path, so to speak, I'm curious as to the state of the realms.
Well, since my sisters and I returned to our old Valkyrie duties, the souls of the damned no longer find the gates of Helheim closed to them. So...
No more Hellwalkers spilling into the other realms? Grand!
I can't say no Hellwalkers are left in the realms, but there are fewer. Grasvelger seemed pleased. Or at least I think that's what her expression meant.
Well, as long as they're very few and not being an entire nuisance, then okay. Alright, so since we already got that one, let me just head. Alright. There. I'll go with this one. Symbol on the gateway indicates can help inform choices. Open the menu and then there's a button to view the symbol overview. Okay, so how do I get this one? More fleeting echoes. Okay then.
Why don't we talk about that image of you in the shrine we keep seeing? If Valhalla keeps pulling it out of your head, it must have some significance. Could it be that the idea of being loved and respected is a fair mite better than the alternative? Hear me out. And it's not as though I'm the smartest man alive or anything. But don't you think joining Freya's council could put you in a position to walk that path? To earn that path?
That would be a poor reason to accept. Ambition is poison.
All right. If anyone knows about ambition, it would be Hercules.
A little boost this time around, maybe?
And I'll do minor health. And minor rage as well. Let me see if I could try this one. Okay. All right.
Getting back to that image of you on the shrine. I'll grant you ambition can be a poisonous motive, but your ambitions are only to help people, not for your own glory, right? Make the world a better, safer place. I think maybe that image of you is symbolic of your desire to walk the righteous path. Valhalla's little signpost.
You are sure accepting Freya's offer is the right thing for me? Or for the realms?
I think we're here to make sure about that, one way or the other.
Okay. Let's go into this window.
Watch out! Use a shield strike, brother! Bifrost! Tread carefully, brother!
Okay.
Still got it.
Oh, good. The skull again. All right. Well, time to see what we have here. All right. Red Skull.
On your right!
On your right!
Damn it to hell. I was so close. Well, back to shore.
All right, I think we're getting the hang of this place, eh?
A master sees every setback as a catalyst for progress. Don't lose heart.
Okay.
Fresh rewards with a side of new opportunities.
Ledge drops and landed 0 of 10. Okay.
Valhalla salutes you.
Shield Maiden.
A gift. Valhalla appreciates every step of your evolution.
Okay,
I hear
so
you like stories. I got one for you.
I am
Right.
listening.
I wasn't born with the privilege of some of my sisters in arms. I wasn't bred for greatness. I was just the daughter of some poor innkeeper. Matter of fact, I wasn't even his. He just raised me after somebody left me there. I didn't have much going for me, but I had one thing. I wasn't afraid of anyone. If somebody was asking for a punch in the face, I never thought twice. Brought a heap of trouble on myself that way, it's true. But I sure learned how to fight. Enough for now. I'll pick that up later.
all right. At least she managed to fight her way through.
I'm seeing some wise investments here.
All right.
And that benefit's good to last.
More runic health. And let's update the defense. And more strength. Alright. Oh, another task complete. So soon.
Shield Maiden.
Use this. Yes. Keep daring to chase what others think is impossible.
Oh, we're getting some stuff completed. I am getting spirit seals, but I don't think I... Do I have any? Let's go ahead and update strength. Get some vitality. And another bit of vitality. Hopefully I can do better this time.
Well fought, gentlemen. You made much better progress that time.
Milady, how is Alfheim these days? Does the peace hold?
It's tenuous, but holding. Endless war tends to breed quite a bit of mistrust.
Right.
Thankfully, the elves, Bela and Bigvir, are in positions of influence due to their association with Freyr and involvement in Ragnarok. It's the best chance at lasting peace the realm has ever had.
What about the findings in the Consul's journal? Have they shared it with the rest of the elves?
Not yet, but give them time.
All right, back in. All right. All right. Open up again. I'll take this one though. All right. Before I go on, gotta make a few adjustments in the room. Excuse me. Small on in and good. I'm ready to go.
Right side, brother!
Okay. That was a little messier.
She was eager to receive you mere days ago. What has changed?
Oh, don't pretend to be interested in my romantic life, brother.
I am interested, and you are evading the question. What happened?
Well, after you dropped me off at a longhouse the other night, Sigrun made a cloudberry and hazelnut pudding. Of course, I don't eat anymore, so slightly awkward, but a lovely thought.
And?
Pretty much it, really.
There is more to this.
And Kratos will find out about it sooner or later. So he's not out of the woods just yet. Okay.
Behind you! Look out! Behind you! Look out! Right side, brother!
Dang. Okay. That ended up being a little, just about as messy as last time. Alright, what do we got for help? I'll take this.
What else happened that night between you and Sigrun?
Well, we stayed up much too late. I told her stories, she told me secrets. She put spirits to my lips, even though I can't get drunk. Then she invited me to watch her fall asleep.
And the next morning?
The next morning we took a boat along the Lake of Nine. It was divine, brother. The lake was sun-dappled, and the air was crisp and perfect. I could smell the thaw.
When did you speak?
You know me too well, brother. We were on the lake when I put my metaphorical foot in it.
Uh-oh.
I
All
wouldn't
right.
say no to some short-time help.
Can go ahead and upgrade this. All right.
Behind you! Look out!
Okay. A little bit of a sore throat. Okay. Now to see where we get this one, cause I'll go ahead and increase the runic attack. This is gonna have to be the next part.
What's your left? Ah, you're frozen! Above you, brother! On your right!
Come on. Yes.
Valhalla chose that enemy to face me. I sense there are more challengers like it to find. That is how we earn our way forward.
All right. And I'll take this. Now let's see what we go through here.
Splendid! I think we're free and clear to take the way up now.
All right. Second time. And I'm hopefully able to see if we can climb up for the third time. Oh.
Well, so much for that.
God damn it to hell. Oh. I thought for sure we could go, but nope.
I'm sorry, brother. That dauber was especially challenging. Keep on.
Hoping we can
The
ascend.
resilient warrior dances with change, easily adjusting to its rhythm.
All right. What cosmetics do I get though? Okay, that's interesting. So for this one, I'm just bare chested. Okay, that placard's looking pretty good. Scars of Sparta and woes of Sparta. All right.
Back to my story.
Oh, sure. Something to at least leave us from the
Are
anger.
you here?
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive.
Right.
I was driven, without fear or frankly much sense, to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further.
All right. See.
How can you resist investing in yourself?
We don't have enough for that. I'll at least go with upgrading some runic.
It is all too common to fall to one of the chosen enemies of Valhalla. Don't lose heart.
All right. I'm gonna make this my last attempt. If I don't get it, then I'll give it a rest.
Sigrun, been wondering. Are the remaining Vanir and Aesir playing nice in Vanaheim?
The Asgardian relocation hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. But Hildisvini and Lady Sif are keeping the ship headed in the right direction. The people seem to understand compromise is their best path to prosperity, at least.
Truth be told, I was hoping the old boar would have to call on me to smooth things over.
Not
But
really.
It's good to hear he and Sif have it under control.
Freya hopes they'll join the council once the peace settles.
All right then. Once more on to the beach. Okay.
Right flank!
Okay.
from the lake?
Well, she was rowing past where you found her family treasury.
Where we learned she cursed her brother over forbidden love.
That's right. And as we rowed by, I remember feeling grateful the place was now deep underwater where she couldn't see it. And at that moment, she turned to me, and she said, I think, Mimir, I might be smitten with you. I think maybe I want to kiss you. Indeed, brother. I mean, there's always been more to us than there's been the opportunity to explore. So much unspoken, beneath the surface. For her to name it so boldly, it took me a bit off guard.
Bifrosted, brother! Stay alert!
Okay. I ended up losing a very good chunk of health for that. Alright, so now on to the next part.
You and Sigrun. I am still waiting for the part where you spoke.
In my defense, I only told her the truth as it struck me in the moment. I told her my feelings for her were deep as Ram's Hall and had been for as long as I'd known her. But just then a kind of revelation came over me. A sudden cold clarity that it was vanity to imagine that I, as I am, could be enough for her as she is. So I heard myself tell her that I didn't think I could give her what she needed.
Now, I am mad at you.
Pile on, brother. I deserve it.
Jeez. Even Kratos knew, like, dude. Yeah.
Even a short-term advantage could pay off.
Time to see if I could go for the help.
Nicely done. Enough with the fire! Left flank!
Okay. Everything's finally calmed down. Probably take this one. Oh boy.
So, you told Sigmund you could not give her what she needed. You spoke out of cowardice.
Aye, obviously. But as prospects for terror go, can you imagine knowing all along you're not enough for someone, and then living out their slow realization of that truth? Admit it chilled me to the bone.
You presume to know how she will feel in the future. Why discredit her wishes and yours in the present?
I just can't pretend not to know better. She's romanticized the idea of us. Certainly I've done the same. But is that anything to build a future on? I mean, look at me, brother. Be practical.
If anyone else disparaged you as you disparaged yourself, I would wish to strike them with an axe.
All right.
On your right! Right flank!
Okay. I'll go with this one.
Look, brother! I see the one you need to get there! Behind you, brother! Watch your right! did! We're dead!
Fuck me running into the wall with that bastard. God. I don't know if I could do it this time.
So, we gotta beat that one and still have strength enough to go further? Alright, we can do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a slog for this point on.
Your adaptability is yielding results.
Well then.
There.
You've earned this. Do you feel adaptability sharpening your skills, amplifying your power? I'd like to tell you a story that I think will help you along your path.
Go on.
Early in my life, before I was a Valkyrie, I was a healer in a small village. My father trained me in the use of herbs and natural remedies. To him, coming from a long line of herbal healers, that was the only true medicine. But visiting the city, I saw healers who used magic. Only magic, to treat their patients. I'd seen it work. And work wonders. I tried to tell my father, but he said mage healing was against his philosophy. A dangerous shortcut that violated tradition. Being a good daughter, I respected his convictions. But that all changed when he took ill. That's a good place to stop for now. When you're further along on your journey, I'll share the next part of my story.
All right then.
Great progress, but always more to be done.
And more new labors.
Making progress, I see.
As well as we can, but it's just gonna be a slog.
Shield made it.
Please accept this. Perseverance is your ally, General. Ready for more story?
Oh, sure.
Continue.
So, the bully with a grudge. He comes to the inn in the dead of night, chucks a bottle of fire through the window, sets the whole place ablaze. The coward thought I was inside in bed, but luckily I was just getting home. I saw the flames shoot up and surround where my father was sleeping. Well, this wasn't going to be the day I started hesitating. I charged into the fire and dragged him out. Not unscathed exactly, either of us, but alive. And if I was too angry and fearless for my own good before, now, well, I charged right into that bastard's lair, me against his whole gang. Honestly, I had no business coming out of that alive. As it turned out, I came out of there with a job. But we'll get to that next time.
Okay. All right. I'll at least increase this with a Divine Triumph. Mastery Seal of Rage. I'll at least upgrade these ones, but I guess with everything going on, I'm probably gonna have to give it a rest for this time. Alright, so it's finally increasing.
The elite enemies Valhalla has chosen for you to target will only continue to manifest. You must adapt and employ all available resources, or you will fall again.
Alright then. I guess with this, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it a close. Because if I try and push through that again, I'm not gonna succeed. So I think it'd be best if I go ahead and just give it a stop right here and continue next time. Okay. I guess I wasn't much of a conversationalist going on these parts, but I really wanted to try and focus on making it to there, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. All right. Gonna go ahead and give a close here for this time. All right. Oh, chip. Slipped out of my hand. Okay. So when I was looking up information on the amount of time it would take to finish Valhalla, for the main mission, it was going to be quite a bit short. But if I tried to do the side campaigns and the completionist, it would probably be a whole lot longer. Well, given the situation that I'm in with the DLC, it seems like that one's going to last a whole lot longer than what the 3 hours would be able to give me. But then again, even if I went with the 4-hour mark, it's not going to change much in the way of trying to get through those ones, do the challenge and try and make it to where I'm supposed to be. If things work out a little bit better, then maybe the next time I could finally be able to get to where I need to go to see who invited me in. But just to let you know, this is going to be my first time playing through the game, so I have no idea of how the levels are going to be set up. But the story is a pretty interesting take, and I know for the voice actor, I've heard him before. Not just in other games, but I think I could probably put a face on it. I'll just have to look more and maybe reveal it when the mysterious voice will reveal himself. But this is going to have to be it for tonight. Let me go ahead and wind down on how things are going to go in between the times that I'm going to be offline. So, if you want to follow me along, I will have all of my social media accounts available, which are up here on the corners that you can see. But for the links to those, they will be located in my channel description down below or on the corner, depending on where you're seeing this stream live. I do encourage you to check out some of my other streams since I am streaming in more than just one platform. But it is going to be up to you on which platform do you feel comfortable with following and watching along. I'll try and do my best to update and get the VODs out and ready for the next time that I'm going to be uploading. And hopefully it'll not be too soon. But then again, I'm busy with work and family life that the opportunity for me to update is not always a viable one. But if things work out a bit well, I'll see how it goes from then. This will be it for tonight. I do want to thank you all for coming in and watching into the stream as you can. But if you didn't see me while I was aside, well, I'll have the VODs available for a brief time and hopefully upload the better quality ones on YouTube. So, with all that finally said, this will be done for tonight. This is Unbound Saturday signing off, and I wish you all a good night or a good day, whichever part of the world or time you're watching this on. So, I'll see you all next time.